Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Jazz hosting the Kings, and the Kings are 9-point road favorites. The over-under is at 236. The Kings are minus 375 on the money line, and the Jazz are plus 295. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played 3 times this year. The Kings won all 3 games. 113-96 in Utah, 121-117 in Sacramento, 141-97 in Sacramento. The overs hitting their last 2. The last time they played each other was in December, though. Lineups are supposed to be Monk, Levine, DeRozan, Murray, and Sabonis. And then for the Jazz, Collier, Clarkson, Sensabaugh, Martin, and Kessler, who's listed as questionable, and Clarkson is listed as in. Now, at what point do I think that the Jazz are going to start phoning it in? There's 4 teams that are really in the hunt for the first overall pick, and it's the Pelicans, the Jazz, the Hornets, and the Wizards. The Wizards do have the advantage win-loss record-wise, but this isn't the NFL where teams get rewarded for the worst record. This is a matter of ping-pong balls, and if the Jazz keep losing, they're going to be right there in contention for Cooper Flagg, who's going to be the number 1 pick. There isn't very much doubt in my mind unless he decides to go back because he doesn't want to play for these dumpster fire organizations. Head-to-head, the Kings are on a 7-game winning streak against the Jazz. The Kings are 9-1 against the Jazz in their last 10. The home team is on a 2-game winning streak. The home team is 7-3. The favorite is 5-5 against the spread. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The over is hitting their last 2. The over is 6-4, and the over/under at 236 is 5-5. Now, the way that everyone wants, I'm not going to say everyone wants the draft to go. Realistically speaking, talent-wise, if I had to pick, I would like to see Flagg go to Charlotte and play with LaMelo, because I think that would be a great tandem. I think the league kind of wants him to go to New Orleans because it seems like they get number 1 picks that just don't want to stay there. So then they would end up winning the ping pong ball, and then they'd end up trading Zion because I don't think they would keep him because he can't stay healthy. Or the Jazz. I think, honestly, the Wizards are like the last place that the league actually wants him to go. So anyway, home team's on a 2-game winning streak. Home team is 7-3. Favorites 5-5 against the spread. Favorites 8-2 on the money line. Overs hitting their last 2. Over is 6-4. Over under 236 is 5-5. I'm pretty sure I said that, but just in case I didn't, got to cover it. The Kings are 5-5 in their last 10. 3-6-1 against the spread. The over is 7-3. 230, 273, 240, and then 218 points. 8-point win over the Pelicans, covered. 7-point loss to the Pelicans. 24-point loss to the Warriors. Didn't cover either of those games, and then they beat the Hornets by 42 points. For the Jazz, 3-7 in their last 10, 6-4 against the spread. The over is 8-2. They've covered 4 out of their last 5. They covered their last 2. 236, 237, 239, 226. 4-point loss to the Clippers, covered. 23-point loss to the Thunder, did not. 9-point win over the Rockets, they covered. And then a 2-point loss to the Blazers, they covered. The Kings are just one of these damn consistently inconsistent teams. That's how I feel. The teams that they should beat convincingly, they don't. When they've played each other the last handful of times, the 2 out of the 3 games, they beat them by more than 9. I'll take the Kings on the money line. I'll take the Kings laying the points. The over/under is really where I'm concerned, because I just don't know how many points the Jazz are going to score. They've been scoring 115 plus, so I'm going to go over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.